Have you ever wondered why so many world leaders, economists, and military experts are keeping such a close eye on China? Why phrases like debt trap diplomacy and territorial expansion keep popping up in global headlines? Today, we dive deep into why China's global strategy is raising eyebrows and concerns all over the world. China's rise over the past few decades is nothing short of remarkable. From a struggling economy in the late 20th century to becoming the world's second-largest economy today, China has reshaped the global balance of power. But economic growth is only part of the story. What worries many observers is how China is using its power, economically, politically, and militarily, to influence the world in ways that challenge the existing global order. Let's start with the Belt and Road Initiative, or BRI. At first glance, it looks like a generous plan to invest in infrastructure across Asia, Africa, and parts of Europe. Roads, railways, ports, China promises it all. But here's the catch. Many of these projects are financed by Chinese loans. When countries can't pay back, they risk losing control over key assets. Just look at Sri Lanka's Hambantota port, which was handed over to China on a 99-year lease. It's deals like these that make critics call BRI a form of debt trap diplomacy. Then there's China's growing military presence. In the South China Sea, China has built artificial islands and turned them into military bases, despite international rulings declaring those actions illegal. Countries like the Philippines and Vietnam are sounding the alarm, while the US and its allies conduct freedom of navigation operations to challenge Beijing's claims. It's not just about territory, it's about controlling one of the world's busiest trade routes. In Africa, China's influence is growing rapidly, not just through trade, but through political partnerships and military training programs. Some see this as mutual cooperation, but others worry it's part of a strategy to expand Chinese influence where Western powers have pulled back. The same is true in Latin America, where Chinese companies are investing heavily in mining, infrastructure, and technology. And speaking of technology, China's push in this field has set off major alarms. Companies like Huawei and TikTok are now household names. But their ties to the Chinese government have sparked bans and restrictions in countries like the US, India, and several European nations. The fear? That these platforms could be used for surveillance or to spread propaganda aligned with China's interests. Let's also not forget China's close relationship with authoritarian regimes. Whether it's economic deals with Russia, support for Iran, or investments in regimes with questionable human rights records, Beijing's foreign alliances often contradict the values of democratic nations. This has created a growing sense of distrust, not just between China and the West, but within international institutions that are supposed to promote cooperation and peace. All of this feeds into a bigger question. What kind of global leader does China want to be? Is it building a new world order where authoritarianism is normalized and state-controlled capitalism becomes the model? Or is it simply acting in its own self-interest, as any major power might? The truth is, China's global strategy is complex. It's not all bad, and it's not all good, but it's the lack of transparency, the assertive military posturing, and the use of economic leverage that make the world nervous. When power grows without accountability, people take notice, and often they worry. So, what does this mean for us, for you, watching this video? It means paying attention. It means asking critical questions. It means understanding that what happens in one corner of the world, whether it's a new port in Kenya or an island in the South China Sea, can ripple out and affect us all. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Not because everyone says so, but because staying informed is more important than ever. And hey, share this video with someone who still thinks geopolitics is boring. Let's change that together.